Hello everyone, Burb here. This is an unscripted video. We're using the Scratchpad theme. Talking about today a channel update. I do try to rope in stuff that's useful in life. Out of all my videos, this is pretty light in that topic, but maybe there's some stuff that's fringe useful. I want to talk about the Discord. So today, it was requested to me that I make a Discord. I made a Discord. I hope a lot of people are enjoying it, and I think people are enjoying it after looking at it. I do try to pop in every once in a while, and I do see that people are helping each other out, and that's really the point of the Discord. Is people can go in, they can go and post their questions, and people can help out and answer those questions and just talk about the videos, everything. um, I'm not a community manager. That's really the problem, and that's really the struggle I've been having running this Discord. I made a Discord. Originally, it was pretty small. I did not expect as large of a turnout as we have had, and that has created a few problems and a lot of stress. First of all, I want to qualify things. If you have been part of a situation that has occurred on a Discord, I am not talking about you. The people who are still in the Discord are not any of the people that have caused any extra stress. At the most of the situations that have just been, hey, I post something and do a little talking to, and then everyone calms down and be fine. I will say the Discord is for helping people out. There's a certain type of person that will not make it in this community, I guess. It's just not the community for you. It's for the mid-level. If you want to help people out, go right ahead, but you have to be constructive. That's the point of this Discord. I don't want to ramble on too much. That's the Discord link. If you haven't done it, it's also in the description of this video. The problem is that, hey, there's 407 people. That's crazy at the time of this video. I didn't even think there'd be 100 people in. I thought it was just going to be, like 5 people requested the Discord. I know a lot of people subscribe to me, but man, there's like a freaking 10% turnout of subscribers versus the number of people in the Discord, which is wild to me. And that comes with a lot of separate problems. And this Discord is very bare bones, and it's bare bones for a reason. I'm an engineer. Basically, once it's functional, it's that's it. Like once it's functional, people can start working on it, and it slowly gets fleshed out over time. But that's really what it is. It will be fleshed out over time. But we will get more Discord integration. But the essence of it is like I can either spend time making sure everything works right, or I can actually go and interact with you guys. And I think interacting with you guys is more important than me setting up little things with the Discord here and there. I think what we have is fine. I will slowly add things over time. One thing that I'm trying to get really into is the memberships, making sure the membership people have their own little chat they can talk about. Um, Other than that, I think everything we have, just post it in the suggestions box. Here's a little life thing. In general, it's kind of a 50-50 if people have the same worldview as you. No matter what your point is, half the people are going to agree with you, half the people are going to disagree with you. There's some things that are more popular, there's some things that are at least less popular. When you're doing this in life, that causes problems. Those problems lead to frustrations. Those frustrations lead to anger, and those anger causes people to go and express that anger in the form of text and voice. Now, the thing is that when you do that in text, it causes problems because other people are watching. There's 407 people in the Discord. When 2 people argue, it basically hijacks a channel for multiple hours. And that's the problem that I'm having, is that a lot of people are great. Most people are great. And in fact, like 99% of people have good intentions at the very least. This is in life and this. Like, you're walking down the street, there's a 99+% chance that that other person is just going about his business and has nothing to do with you. In fact, it's a 99.9% chance that they don't have a non-nefarious intention, and they don't want to actively hurt you. And even the people who are having arguments with each other do not have nefarious intentions. They're just expressing their opinion. And because of that, the problem is that when bad things happen, it's tragic. In life, right? That one person that's meant to pickpocket you causes a monetary loss, and you remember that loss, and it's really unfortunate, especially if you are strapped for money. In the Discord, when there's an argument that happens, it hijacks a whole channel for hours. And the problem is that I'm one person, and I can only get to it when I'm awake and when I am watching the channel. And again, I have the no ping rule because I do have a day job. again, if things happen in the Discord that are important and an emergency, feel free to ping me. I do want to say that. Again, this video is going to be rambly. It's unscripted. So I just wanted to put that out there. If anything bad happens, try to ping me. I will try to get to it. But I am actively working on making a solution that will make sure that they can be taken care of and at least temporarily delayed until I am able to handle them personally. And handling them personally is very important for me because this is my community and it's my responsibility. But I am trying to make this as easy as possible for myself so I can keep making content that people enjoy and provide that service. This Discord is an extra thing that's on the side for people. The videos themselves, I think, are really what are important to do. Even with 407 people, if 1% of people have nefarious intentions, there's still a 98.3% chance that someone has nefarious intentions. And it's just the law of large numbers. Eventually, even with low probabilities, there are people that are in, and again, no one in the Discord so far that's been actively talking is this person. It's just we're bound to get people that are not fitting the actual style of the Discord, and those will cause problems. So these problems will arise, and it's perfectly fine, and I'm actively trying to make countermeasures against that. I'm not a community manager. Like I said, I've said many times, I'm an engineer. I have a day job. I make videos about math, about psychology, about just my experience and fun and all that. Um, I'm not great at this. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for mods. I have a form that's up. And what I want to say is that these mods, there's no real benefits to this mod except you get a little special chat and possibly if you care, I guess, we're going to be working hand in hand, but this is by far not a job. What these mods need to do is they need to basically be eyes and ears. There's a reason why I call them sentinels. If you know sentinels in bird communities and in flocks, they generally are there just to protect the community from itself. These mods are held to a higher standard. If you mess up as a mod and you start abusing power, it's just a ban. Okay? It's as simple as that. You are held to a higher standard of the rules. I'm very decent at vetting people because half my job is recruiting. Part of my job, I wouldn't say half. Part of my job is recruiting. I have a good feel for people. If you abuse your power, you're just out. It's simple as that. I just want to get that disclaimer out of the way. Otherwise, if you want to join, you're purely joining for the sake of just helping out the community. There are not many requirements to this. What the powers I am giving these mods are basically timeout privileges and then basically put whatever happened in a chat. You can 24-hour ban somebody, or not ban somebody, but time them out so they can't chat. When I get to it, if it's incredibly egregious, at that point, you've collected the data for me. I really appreciate that, and then I can make a final determination. So there's no moral dilemma, I guess, but also there's not really that. Perhaps in the future, if it gets really big, maybe there's mods that have more power than just timeout. But again, I'm just looking for people to be eyes and ears at this point. There's a sorry again, very late at night. There's a form in the description. I guess it's sort of an intelligence check if you can figure out where that is. Very simple. Again, because this is not a job, this is not something I will be paying for ever, pretty much. This is purely a volunteer position. I respect your time. Very simple questions you'll find. Basically, just go and introduce yourself. And then at that point, maybe we can talk in a chat for 5 minutes. And then if I think you're the right person to help me out, we can go from there. So we'll be working hand in hand a little bit. Again, it's not a job, but that's what I'm looking for. Otherwise, the other part of this channel update is that I'm looking to do more things in the Discord. I do want to do some sort of opening party where I am able to sit in the voice channel. What I'm afraid of is that if I join a channel, there'll be about 20, 30, 40, 50 people in the channel. It just becomes bad. So maybe I will make a bunch of channels and pop between them. It seems to be working out just fine. So if you are interested in that, there is a suggestions channel. Maybe I put it here. I did not. This is the last slide. There's a suggestion channel in the Discord itself. Put any suggestions you have for the server. I'll take a look at them. I may implement them. I may not. But I'm looking to do at least some sort of Discord events and probably something a little bit more than just, hey, here's everyone polls, let's stream it and show it on stream. But again, if I guess enough people are interested in that, I can do it. It just seems like a little bit of lazy content. That's the video. Sorry that there wasn't like anything outside the community. This is more of a core audience video. I hope you've been enjoying the Discord. If you are watching and haven't joined the Discord, I do try to be and pop in there every once in a while. If you need me for anything, I guess I will go and chime in and help out as much as I can. Hope you enjoyed. For now, I'm probably going to bed and seeing if anyone, wants to help out. All right, take care, everyone. Burb out.